Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today we're looking at part 2 of our English on Campus lesson, talking about English that we might use at school.
没错。
Yeah. It's called Interaction at School. That's our lesson title, our topic this week. And, well, interaction at school, when you interact with your classmates and teachers. Yesterday, we had Rebecca and her teacher, Mr. Hong, and her teacher gave them homework. And he said, I want you to complete all 30 questions. Rebecca was confused because there was only 25 questions. Later, Mr. Holmes says, oops, I made a mistake. Would you tell everybody, please?
That's right.
And so that's where we're starting today. And today we have Rebecca and her classmate Sam.
好的，所以今天来到我们校园英语的第2天哦。那么昨天的对话里头，刚刚 Stevie 老师已经复习了，是在这个 Rebecca 跟洪老师之间的一个对话。那今天我们要来看到的，则是 Rebecca 跟她的同学 Sam 之间的一个对话。那么都是校园里的互动，也就是我们的标题。所以我们赶快一起来看看吧。
Interaction at School. Dialogue B. It's the end of the school day, and Rebecca is approached by Sam.
Hey, Rebecca, do you want to come to the basketball game? It starts in 20 minutes.
That sounds like fun, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, come on. It's the first game of the high school basketball league season. Show some school spirit and cheer on the team.
Sorry, but I have to go to cram school.
Cram school? You'd rather go to cram school than support our school team?
To be honest, I'd rather go to the basketball game, but I have 2 cram school classes that I really shouldn't miss.
I don't think missing 1 or 2 classes is really a big deal.
Well, if I miss these classes and fall behind, I might have a hard time catching up. I find math and chemistry very difficult, so I need the help.
Okay, but I'm going to miss you at the game.
Well, have fun. I'll be there in spirit.
I'll let you know how the game goes.
That's nice of you. I'd really appreciate that.
Okay, so we have Sam and Rebecca. It's the end of the school day, and Rebecca is approached by Sam. Now, when we say somebody is approached by somebody, this basically means somebody walked up to them or came up to them, close to them. And it's approached by. So Sam walked up to Rebecca.
没错，所以我们来看到这个对话的情境啊，它的设定是这个是学校一天当中的尾声了，然后呢 Rebecca 呢她被靠近哦，所以直译的话是这个意思，你就懂了哦。那什么叫做被靠近？那是由谁呢？一定后面会有一个 by 谁哦？由谁？由 Sam。那换言之，我们中文会反过来讲，就是 Sam 呢，他走向 Rebecca 这样子。
And the way you say it sounds a little bit creepy.
Yeah. 听起来有一点点恐怖。
Yeah, 好像Sam is like stalking her.
对。
It's like, Rebecca's over there.
对。
可是不是
这个意思。
It's not. This is a very formal word.
对。
Okay. We could say, it's the end of the school day, and Sam is talking to Rebecca. And Sam walks up to Rebecca to talk to her.
也可以。
So approach is a very formal word.
很正式的一个字啦，哦。
But it's a good word to know.
对，没错。
Yes. So Sam says, "Hey, Rebecca, do you want to come to the basketball game?" Now, this is pretty easy. Do you want to come to? He could have said, do you want to go to? Okay, but the same as in Chinese. 你要跟我去 or 你要不要来
看，对。
看 Okay, so in this case, go to or come to, you can use them the same way. But there's something I want to mention in this one. he says the basketball game. Why didn't he say a basketball game? Because when we say this is a game they already know about, and it's probably their school team. It's a game at school that everybody's talking about. So if I just was talking about maybe going to watch a basketball game somewhere, then I would say, do you want to go to a basketball game? But when we say the basketball game, we're talking about a special one that we already know what we're talking about.
没错。所以呢，这个时候 Sam 他说 ：“Hey Rebecca，你要不要呢跟我来去看那场这个篮球赛呢？”那么刚刚有讲到，你用 go 或者用 come， 其实两个都可以但是呢 ，come 他这边有一个感觉，就是因为 Sam 他自己已经要去了，所以你要不要来？有这样的一个感觉。然后呢，同样的，刚刚 Stevie 老师提醒大家，这场篮球赛你要不要跟我来看那场篮球赛？所以是有指定的，所以用一个 the 定冠词表示是我们都知道的那一场。这样
It starts in 20 minutes. The game starts in 20 minutes. Do you want to go?
对，那么呢，比赛呢20分钟内就要开始了，你要不要去啊
Rebecca says, "Aw, that sounds like fun, but I'm afraid I can't."
Wow.
Okay, that going to a basketball game sounds fun, but I'm afraid I can't. Now, is she scared? 她很怕吗? No, she's not scared of anything. But when we say, I'm afraid I can't, it just means, 不好意思,
I can't.
I'm sorry, I can't.
对
Yeah.
所以呢，这个时候 Rebecca 她首先说，那听起来很有趣fun 很有趣。然后呢，她说，但是呢，我恐怕是没办法去。I'm afraid 这里刚刚 Stevie 老师讲到，并不是说 I'm afraid 我害怕，不是，它是指说恐怕这个我是不能去了。那这个呢，跟中文有一点像，它其实是不能去，但是它就是讲的有一点 indirect，好，就是不要那么的直接讲，说我不能。
We have the same thing in English where somebody will say, I would love to, but I'm afraid I can't.
对对，就是会先讲一个说我很想，但是恐怕不能。那个但是没有恐怕，其实它就是不能。
Yeah.
对，其实是这个意思。
And now Sam says, oh, come on. Now, come on, it doesn't mean lie. Okay.
不是。
Yeah. Oh, come on.
别这样嘛。
Or in Chinese, you might always say, 拜托。
对。然后要这个表情。翻白眼。
Yes. It's the first game of the high school basketball league season. So it's the first game, the first basketball game of the year, right? It's the first game of their high school basketball league season. Now, season, we know is like winter, summer, but we also use seasons for TV shows, for sports,
对
for lots of things. And a season just means a period of time that we're doing something, that something is happening.
That's right.
So it's the basketball season now. The basketball season has started because do they play all year?
没有
No. So there's a season. So it's basketball season and it's the first game of this year's season. You have to go.
对，好，所以呢，这个时候 Sam 呢，他先讲出别这样嘛，那他就开始讲出原因了，为什么他要这么激动？原来因为呢，这是这个高中篮球联赛赛季里的第一场比赛The first game 是第一场，所以他才会这么的激动。
Yeah, it's the first game. Show some school spirit and cheer on the team. So, school spirit. Now, spirit, if you look at it by itself, it sounds like ghost or 灵魂, right?
对，
鬼或是灵魂.
对。
But when we say school spirit, then we're talking about 学校该有的那种热情，
对，
那种精神，那种
精神。
Yes. where we could also say, where's your passion for your school? But we don't say that. We call it school spirit. And we only use it like this really for schools. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Show some school spirit. Show that you support the school and cheer on the team. So we all know cheer is yay, but when you cheer on somebody, then you're telling a person or a team, 加油, you can do it, go.
Yeah.
Win, win, win.
OK， 所以呢，这个时候呢，Sam 他继续讲所以他就说，你要展现 ，show 是展现表现一下你的一些这个爱学校的这个精神，支持学校的这个精神你的学校精神，然后呢，来帮这个队伍加油嘛，来帮队伍打气嘛，这样。
Yeah. Now Rebecca says, sorry, but I have to go to cram school.
所以呢 ，Rebecca 就说不好意思，但是我必须要去补习班。
Sam says, cram school? So here it's a question.
Yeah.
You'd rather go to cram school than support our school team? So when we say you'd rather do something than something else, this just means you would prefer A and not B. So you would prefer to go to cram school? You like going to cram school more than you like our school team? What's wrong with you?
所以呢，Sam 他就说补习班他这个非常不可相信的一个语气，这样子。他说你呢宁愿去补习班，也不要去支持我们学校的球队吗？好，所以这里你又看到刚刚 Steve 老师指出来的这个句型 ，rather 怎么样怎么样 ，than 怎么样怎么样，那就是你宁可做前面这件事，也不愿意做后面这件事吗？这样，
那样呢？Okay, so now Rebecca says, to be honest, I'd rather go to the basketball game, but I have 2 cram school classes that I really shouldn't miss. So to be honest, to tell you the truth,
对
I would rather go to the basketball game. I would prefer, Prefer, I would like to go to the basketball game, but I have 2 cram school classes that I shouldn't miss. I shouldn't. It'd be a bad idea.
对，所以呢 ，Rebecca 她就说了，老实说叫做 to be honest， 老实说，我是宁可去看这个篮球赛的，但是我有2堂这个补习班的课是我真的不应该错过的。
Now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back and find out what happens. Okay, so Rebecca just said, I want to go to the game, to tell you the truth, but I shouldn't miss these classes. Now Sam says, I don't think missing 1 or 2 classes is really a big deal. Like, you're just missing 1 or 2 classes on just one day. That's not really a big deal. It's like, it doesn't feel like that's going to be too serious.
对
Yeah.
对，所以他说 Sam 就说了，我不认为呢错过1堂或2堂的课会真的是有什么多大的事情，多大的影响。
And this is a good phrase to know also. It's not a big deal. 真的没什么。
这不是个大事儿。
Yeah.
这样
So now Rebecca says, well, if I miss these classes and fall behind, I might have a hard time catching up. So, wow, if you're going to fall behind for missing 2 classes, that's serious. 听起来好严重。
对
So, to fall behind. Now, to fall is like 跌倒, right?
对
So, if you fall behind in your studies, then that means you're not at the same level as the class, okay? And so we say you need to catch up. 一定要跟得上
赶上
right?
对
赶上 So if I miss these classes, if I fall behind because I miss these classes, I might have a hard time catching up. I might have a hard time, getting up to the same level as the rest of the class again.
没错。所以呢 Rebecca 她这里就要解释了哦，她说这个嘛，如果我错过了这些课这几堂课，那就是她可能指的这个很重要的2堂课然后呢，我落后了，叫做 fall behind。我落后了，我可能就 have a hard time doing something， 就是做某件事呢变得很困难叫做 have a hard time doing something。那这里的话呢 ，catch up 指的就是赶上的意思。所以呢，他就说，如果我错过了这2堂课，然后呢，我落后了，我恐怕就会很难再赶上的意思。
And we use these two phrases for a lot of things. Like maybe if you go out on a school trip, okay? And today's school trip, we're going to go hiking in the mountains.
Yeah.
And so we might say, don't fall behind. Like, don't stay with the group. Don't fall behind, or you may lose us. You won't be able to catch up.
That's right.
Okay, don't fall behind. We hear this phrase in a lot of these types of things where in college, I had a really difficult time. I fell behind in my studies, and it took a lot to catch up, or I never caught up.
对，也有可能就是从来都没跟上
Yes, so these are good phrases to know.
That's right.
So now she says she'll have a hard time because I find math and chemistry very difficult, so I need the help. Okay, so now we know what she's going to cram school for. Math and chemistry. Because for her, it's very difficult, and she needs help with it.
所以呢，他接着呢，就再进一步的解释说，我呢觉得这个数学跟化学呢是非常难的，所以呢，我呢是需要这个帮助的这里的 help 的前面有一个 the 一样，就是我需要这个帮助。那这个帮助是什么？就是来自补习班的这个课的帮助。
Yeah. Also, if we wanted to use something that maybe the average high school student would say, I think math and chemistry are really hard. We might say they're hard. Hard can mean difficult in American English as
That's
well.
Right.
Math and chemistry are so hard for me. I need help.
对。
Yeah, so if something is difficult, sometimes we'll hear people say, it's hard. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes life is difficult. So hard, an ing, that's another way to say difficult in English. So I need the help. Now Sam understands. Oh, okay, so it's not just going to a cram school because people go every day. This is something she needs help with.
That's right.
So Sam is a good friend. He doesn't try to pressure her and say, oh, come on. Now he understands. So Sam says, okay, but I'm going to miss you at the game. He's flirting. Okay, so now I understand, but I'll miss you. I wish you were coming. I'll miss you at the game.
所以呢 Sam 他就说好吧那了解了，所以就没问题。他说但是呢我呢在比赛的时候，在看比赛的时候是会想念你的。
Now some people are like, oh, okay, 好浪漫. And some people are going, ew, bleh. Right? I know. I just used a word, flirt.
Yeah.
F-L-I-R-T. What is that in Chinese?
就是跟人家打情骂俏的意思。对
Like 有一点在讲暧昧的 right?
有一个动词中文的
What?
叫做撩。
Oh,
对
okay.
现在大家都是这样讲吧。
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna miss you at the game.
对，撩妹这样。
Rebecca says, well, have fun. I'll be there in spirit. Now, this is different than school spirit. So school spirit is like, your support for the school. I love my school. but I'll be with you in spirit. Actually, it sounds the same in Chinese.
对，我精神上与你同在。
Yeah.
这样对。
Or, 我的灵魂会陪你去。鬼啊! No. Different. That's different.
对。
So in spirit, I'll be there in spirit. I'll be thinking of you. You know, I'll be thinking of you while you're at the game.
对，所以呢，他说：“好吧，你好好的看，好好的享受。然后呢，我呢也会在那儿，但是不是人，是我的精神会在那儿。”
Yeah. 因为我是精神分裂人. No, just kidding. So now, Sam says, I'll let you know how the game goes. He could say, I'll let you know if we win.
也可以。
I'll let you know how the game goes. I'll tell you all about the game later.
对，所以呢 ，Sam 就跟他说：“我会让你知道比赛进行的怎么样那就是比赛如何这样。”
Rebecca says, Oh, that's nice of you. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Sam. You're so sweet.
后面自己加的。好 ，Rebecca 就说：“你这样子，你真的是很好哦。然后呢，我会很感谢这个的这样。”
I'm just going to tell you, Sam, I know you like her, but she just sees you as a friend. Sorry. Maybe the story will change later. We don't know.
Yeah.
All right. That's all the time we have today. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.